Tens of millions of people are feeling the effects of that storm right now. A 10-year-old boy has died after being hit by a log that slammed into him in high surf along the Gulf Coast. Dawn Champion is in Mississippi, where they are bracing for more flash flooding.
Cindy made landfall overnight as a tropical storm with sheets of pounding rain and powerful winds in southwest Louisiana. The rising floodwater reached mailboxes in some places, and a canoe was the only way for some people to get around this morning to survey the damage. The tropical storm dumped as much as 10 inches of rain along the Gulf Coast, forcing drivers to abandon cars on washed-out roads.
I was going to drive through it, but it was a little too deep to go in there with the car.
Cindy's whipping winds caused trouble as far east as Mobile, Alabama, where a tree toppled into a home.
I'm thankful nobody got hurt. The stuff that's damaged in the house is just stuff, it can be replaced.
In Florida, a tornado touched down, destroying a ball field and uprooting a tree that flattened a truck.
Not usually one for loss at words, but I am now. I can't get over this.
Along this part of the Gulf Coast in Biloxi, the heavy downpours have been happening off and on for 3 days now. The saturated ground and winds have led to concerns about falling trees. The water is also already knee-deep in some parts of the state. The National Weather Service says flash flooding is possible in parts of Texas, Mississippi, and Arkansas. Some areas could receive 6 more inches of rain before the system moves out later today. Dawn Champion, CBS News, Biloxi, Mississippi.
And we're out live now to Chris Conti, who is there for the trial of the 3rd former Vanderbilt football player accused of rape. Chris, this is the last day of the testimony.
Kyle, testimony just wrapped up a few minutes ago. Closing arguments are now underway here on the 5th floor of the Birch Building. It is very likely that by the end of the day today, Brandon Banks, the 23-year-old former Vanderbilt football player who is accused of raping an unconscious female student inside of a dorm room exactly 4 years ago tomorrow, will learn his fate. We will take you inside the courtroom right now where Jan Norman, who is a prosecutor for Davidson County, is delivering her closing argument. She is essentially telling jurors that over the course of the last 4 days that they have seen enough proof and enough evidence, both in photographs, in video, and in testimony from the victim herself, that she was in fact raped that night. She had no idea what was going on, and she did not consent to any of it. Yesterday was a very interesting day as we saw Brandon Banks himself take the stand here in his own defense. He talked about being bullied on the football team. He talked about Brandon Vandenberg and Corey Beatty both pressuring him into taking part in this assault 4 years ago, and that is why he never left and why he says he participated in this act that has changed so many lives. A lot of moving pieces here today. We are expecting closing arguments to wrap up by noon, and then the jury will be charged probably after lunch. The jury will likely begin deliberating this case by 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon, and then we could see a verdict delivered here by dinner time this evening. We will continue to follow these developments on air and online. We are streaming closing arguments right now over on NewsChannel5.com. That is the latest from the courthouse downtown. Chris Conti, News Channel 5. Kyle, back to you.
Thanks so much, Chris. Police have arrested a man in connection to that deadly stabbing in South Nashville overnight, and we now know the name of the victim as well. Police say 49-year-old Mitchell Tarver, you see him there on the left, is being booked for this morning's murder of 19-year-old Joshua Taylor. He's there on the right. It happened off Murfreesboro Pike, right behind an auto shop during some kind of fight. Employees at the Gold Star supermarket say Taylor, who had been stabbed in the neck, walked to their front door for help, but died in the parking lot. And a second homicide from overnight, but no arrests yet in this one. Police say a 35-year-old man was shot on 41st Avenue North just after midnight. Someone dropped him off at the hospital where he died in surgery. Detectives think the drive-by shooting may have stemmed from a drug deal. The victim's name has not yet been released.